You've likely heard of minimum wage, but what is it and how does it work? As detailed in the Fair Labor and Standards Act, FLSA, the minimum wage is the minimum amount per hour that an employee is required to pay their employees. There are two components to minimum wage. That is the state you live in and the federal government. The federal minimum wage is currently $7.25 per hour. In addition to this, each state will have their own minimum wage laws or lack thereof. So what happens if your state has a minimum wage that is different from the federal minimum wage? Well, it defaults to whichever is higher. For those employers subject to FLSA regulations, the minimum wage will be the greater of the two. If your state has no minimum wage laws or has a minimum wage less than $7.25 an hour, then employers would be required to pay the $7.25 an hour that the federal government mandates. If your state has a higher minimum wage than $7.25 an hour, then employers would be required to pay their stated minimum wage. For example, if it was $10.25 an hour, employers would be required to pay $10.25 an hour. One note is that for employers, minimum wage can be a big deal because it impacts hiring effectiveness, but also their bottom line. They want to pay well to get the best candidate, but not to the detriment of their overall profitability.